Hello, everybody. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah. Name. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Bill's a great name. I love the name Bill. Okay, so is this... I downloaded the DLC. So is this the DLC? Or am I actually gonna have to play through the whole game and the DLC? Well, I guess we'll see. Hey! I see an annoying little girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. I'm a neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself make in a day. It just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more infrequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I got you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Bill. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Yeah, weird laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Bill, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime, 'cause I'm a disgusting weeaboo. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And I know you're hanging out, but I died the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try me a little? You'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Ooh, the classroom. School day's ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. So I packed up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Ooh. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed to the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I'm a disgusting weeaboo. Chad weeaboo moment, man. I'm gonna watch some My Hero Macadamia and some Death Note and some Demon Slayer or whatever the heck the kids watch nowadays. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make any promises you can't keep, stupid woman. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori has always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Bill, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. There are far too many women surrounding me. This club is full of... Yeah, no. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Ha, noob. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns backward towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Now she looks dumb. Don't say things like that. Her hands creep me out. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Bill. Monica smiles sweetly. You know, I remember you, Monica. Ika. Heh, that's squid in Japanese. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Bill. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about you make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! It's a weird noise. It's like an ooh-ooh, but like the U is a winking eye. The O is a tiny open eye. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love cats. Just kidding, I hate cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and already managed to get icing on her face. Dumb woman. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. What are you looking at me for, huh? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Huh? What do you want from me? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. Wonder what's in the icing. Is it buttercream? Is it cream cheese? I love cream cheese icing. It's really easy, actually. Just get a pack of Philadelphia cream cheese. You get some softened butter. Just one little half cup cube, right? And then you just throw it in the mixer, right? You mix it. You like glug a little bit of vanilla in there too. And then what you want to do after is just like maybe 4 cups of powdered sugar. A little more, a little less, depending on your liking. Just get it all incorporated in there really well until there's no clumps. There better not be any clumps, otherwise I don't like little cream cheese clumps. It's weird. But yeah, that's how you make a cream cheese frosting. It's really, really good frosting, especially on carrot cake. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything? You know, it's not nothing. Yeah, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but it's not for you, you know, dummy. Baka! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I'm afraid of a lot of things. Questions are very scary. Very, very, very scary. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, you know, just thought I'd pop by. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably been a board member for literally any other major club. Come on. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Hey, yo. Monica Debate? Who is she? Benjamin Shapiro? Owning the libs? So based. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Or maybe it's just hard to draw more characters if you wanted to add more members. Because clearly, you know, look at how detailed the hair is. I wouldn't want to draw like a million of these. Yeah, it's just for budget reasons, that's why. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Bill, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, yeah, I don't read much. I haven't read anything. Reading cringe. Just consume internet videos. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. She a weeaboo Lamau.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? What clown, dude? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading lots of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I peed my pants. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that? Well, I'm a scaredy cat, no baka.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting.
It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
Why don't you share them sometime? Go on. No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you even have writing experience too? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
She's silent. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Monica?
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share our poems with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bill?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Yeah, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Lol.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Bill, you all... I'm defenseless against these women. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. They're not beautiful. Right. Okay, I've decided. Then, I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh, hey. Okay, calm down. Calm down, woman. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Bill, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Bill, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's save the game. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me just, yeah. So, I bought the DLC for this game. I can't believe I spent money, but I know I've played this game before, but I've been trying to find out what the DLC entails. So I've been told if I just... Yeah. See? So this is what they must have added. So there's DDLC, the side stories, files, mail. Okay. Pictures. This is like wallpapers. Can I put these in, wallpaper my my PC? Music? Uh-huh. Yeah. Do 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 do. What's this one? Oh yeah. Okay. Boom 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 dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Oh, I love this one. It's so crunchy in the beginning. Yeah. I know there's more songs you can unlock or something. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but like, what are these 2? What? Hey, hold up. This is new. The heck? Oh. Is this gonna be like a song? I feel like there's lyrics here. I don't know. Because it says featuring Jason Hayes.
Is there like, there's gotta be something, right? Come on. Come on. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I dig this. So is there like no singing? Can I? Okay, I'll listen to these later. If any of these have lyrics, I need to cover them, dude. It'd be amazing if I covered one of these. But I have a feeling this one has lyrics. I'll be quiet now. Or not, I can't tell. I dig it though. Can I? I don't think there's any lyrics, but if there's any songs that have lyrics, I know that there's a song sung by Monica, well, canonically, that I can totally cover. Okay, let's see what this is. It's the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. Ah, so that's what the DLC. I have a feeling like these two are going to be useful later. Oh, files. Characters. Monica, a fat character. Sayori is also a fat character. Why are you so small? There's also internal. What is this? Weird. These just might be like the actual game files. Poem words, images. Yeah, all this seems like just regular files. And I guess that just takes us back to, yeah. There we go, yeah. See, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so I think now, I guess we just gotta play the game normally, and then we just access the extra special content from the very beautiful DLC by writing poems. So, maybe if someone could let me know in the comments down below who I should write this first poem for, that'd be nice. But I seriously doubt anyone's actually gonna watch this. Yeah, see y'all next episode, probably, when I upload it, whenever I feel like it. Anyways, bye!